Okay, so we've looked at our three demonstratives in Hebrew, ze, zot, and ele. Now what we need to make sure we know is that in addition to these demonstratives, the independent pronouns in Hebrew can also function demonstratively. So we studied these in chapter 9 of Seow, and they're listed for you in a chart on page 92 of Seow's book. And so these can function demonstratively. So let's think about the example that we just looked at, ha'ish hazeh. So there, this man, the hazeh, is describing the ha'ish. You might also find this example, ha'ish hahu. So there you have ha'ish, the man, and then you have hahu, which you would look at and think, okay, the he, right? Because you know that who is he. But in this case, it's not the man, the he. That's not how you'd translate. The the hahu, right, the he, is kind of describing the man and saying, like, it's like kind of like the man, that one, the man, the very one. So you translate that, that man. So you see there how the independent pronoun is functioning emphatically or as a demonstrative. Let's look at one more example that Seow gives you on page 105 in the middle, and you have it on your screen. So, bayamim hahem ubaet hahi. Okay, so let's break this sentence down. Bayamim, you have in with your bait prefix. The days, yamim is yom, plural. So in the days, and then ha-haim. So you have the, and then haim, which is the third masculine plural independent pronoun. So you would recognize that word as meaning they. So literally, in the days, the they, and we know we're not going to translate like that. What's happening is ha-haim is functioning demonstratively. So ha-haim is describing the days, and we translate in those days, kind of like in the days, those very days. And then if we keep going with our phrase, u ba'et ha-hi. So we have our conjunction vav, and ba, that's your bait prefix again, and in, and then et is the word for time, and it's feminine. So then you see ha-hi, the feminine independent pronoun. So we might think, and in the time, the it, but we know that doesn't make sense. We don't translate like that. So in the time, that very time, that's kind of what the ha-he is doing. So in that time is how you would translate that. So just look over those two examples and note that the independent pronouns can function demonstratively.